안녕하세요. Hello everyone. Happy Chuseok. For those of you who don't know, Chuseok is like a Korean Thanksgiving, and it's a 3-day holiday that celebrates harvest of the year and is signified with the full moon. One of the most well-known foods to celebrate Chuseok is Songpyeon, a type of rice cake that is stuffed with a sweet filling and steamed on top of pine needles. It's a very traditional and delicate dessert that is a popular symbol of Korean culture and is also very flavorful and delicious. Shall we go ahead to make it? Please feel free to like the video and hit the subscription button. Thank you. These are the basic ingredients for today. 1 bag of wet rice cake powder or frozen rice cake powder, sesame seeds, brown sugar, and honey. In addition, you will need mugwort powder, a bit of kabocha, cranberry juice, and grape juice. This is frozen rice powder I will use today. Leave at room temperature for about 1 hour before using. Sift it in a sifter once. This wet rice powder has a little bit of salt, so you don't need to add any extra salt. You shouldn't use a sweet rice powder when making Songpyeon, but make sure to use regular short grain wet rice powder. You can easily buy wet rice powder for Songpyeon in Korea, but in America or other places, you might have to go to Korean Mart to buy frozen rice flour. This is rice flour filtered through a sifter. I will show you how to knead with rice powder. Place 1 cup of wet rice powder in a bowl. Add 2 tablespoons of hot water. You shouldn't use cold water. The water is hot, so don't knead it with your hands from the beginning, but stir it with a spoon and knead it. If you knead it with hot water, the rice flour will clump and the texture will become chewier. If the dough is too thick, add 1 tablespoon of more water and knead it. On the other hand, if the dough is too soft, you can add more rice powder and knead it. If you want to make it chewy and delicious Songpyeon, it's good to knead the dough a lot, about 3 to 4 minutes. The more you knead, the chewier the Songpyeon will be, and the texture will not crack. When the dough is done, place it into plastic wrap so that the surface does not dry. Let it sit for about 30 minutes. Place 1 cup of rice flour in a bowl. This time I will show you how to make a pink Songpyeon dough. Add 2 tablespoons of hot cranberry juice to make it pink. Add 1 or 2 tablespoons of hot water. When the dough is done, place it into plastic wrap. Let it sit for about 30 minutes. I will make a purple Songpyeon dough. Place 1 cup of rice flour in a bowl. Add 2 tablespoons of hot grape juice. Add 1 or 2 tablespoons of hot water. When the dough is too soft, add a little more rice powder. When the dough is done, place it in the plastic wrap. I will show you how to make a green Songpyeon dough. Place 1 cup of rice flour in a bowl. Add 1 tablespoon of mugwort powder. Mix it well. If you don't have a mugwort, you can use a little bit of green tea powder. Add 2 tablespoons of hot water. If the dough is too thick, add 1 tablespoon more water and knead it. When the dough is done, put it in the wrap. I'm going to make a yellow Songpyeon dough. Place 1 cup of rice powder in a bowl. This is kabocha steamed in a microwave for about 3 minutes. Add 2 tablespoons of hot kabocha. Add 1 tablespoon of hot water. When the dough is too soft, add a little more rice powder. When the dough is done, put it in the wrap. I'm going to make a sesame filling that is commonly used in Songpyeon. In addition, beans and mung beans are also used as a filling. Add 5 tablespoons of sesame seeds in a blender. Add 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. Add 1 pinch of salt. Salt will enhance the sweetness. Grind moderately in a blender. Add 1 tablespoon of honey to ground sesame seeds. then it will be easy to make a songpyeon because it will make it moderately moist. There are various types of songpyeon, but I will show you the basic shape first. Take a small piece of the dough, roll firmly between your palms to shape it into a ball. Put it indent in the middle with your thumb and press outwards with both of your thumbs like this. Put 1 teaspoon of sesame seed filling in here and knead with one hand. And knead to remove the air pockets. I can hear the air escaping. This way the songpyeon will not pop. Then shape the dough into a ball. Then make it into an oval shape. Press the edges with 2 fingers to make the shape sharp, and keep pressing down to make a songpyeon shape. Do the same for the other side. Press the edge with the 2 fingers to make a sharp shape. A long time ago, it was said that if you make a good songpyeon, you will have a pretty daughter. Cover the prepared songpyeon with a wet cloth or a kitchen towel so that it does not dry out. You can repeat this process for each color of the dough. Now I'm going to make a pumpkin-shaped songpyeon. Turn it around. Make a pumpkin shape by pressing the round pumpkin songpyeon a little by little with a wooden skewer or toothpick. And press the middle part of the pumpkin with your finger. I'll show you how to make pumpkin leaves. Make the green dough into a circle and flatten the dough. If you have a flower-shaped cutter like this, use it to cut out the dough and put it on top of the pumpkin and press it little by little with a toothpick to make it look like a petal shape. If this shape looks difficult to make, you can make it into the basic shape. A very pretty pumpkin songpyeon is ready. Now I'm going to put songpyeon on the steamer. Add the washed and drained pine needles to the bottom of the steamer. Place the songpyeon on the pine needles. Songpyeon means steamed rice cake with pine needles. The reason for laying pine needles is that the songpyeon will not stick together. The scent of pine needles makes the taste better, and the python-side ingredients on pine needles prevent it from spoiling quickly. If you have space, put the pine needles in boiling water to enhance the pine needle flavor. Make sure to steam the songpyeon in the boiling water. Cover and steam for about 20 minutes. 20 minutes later, it's very hot, so you have to use the thick gloves or spoon to remove the rice cakes from the steamer. Place the steamed songpyeon in cold water so that it doesn't stick to each other and remove all the pine needles. And then drain them. Then the songpyeon will be chewier. Lastly, mix 1 tablespoon of sesame oil and cooking oil to reduce the strong taste of sesame oil and make the songpyeon color prettier. Coat your hands with oil and rub the oil on the songpyeon. This will make it taste even better and prevent them from sticking together. Very flavorful and delicious songpyeon is done. What were your thoughts on making this delicacy? The colors are so pretty and the flavors are so fragrant. Why don't you give this dish a try to celebrate Chuseok with your family and friends? Thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Have a happy 추석. 즐거운 추석 되세요. 감사합니다. 안녕히 계세요. 바이바이.